Chalo, we are live. हेलो कोई है? चलो, welcome everyone. We are going to have Fazal with us today talking about internships, and all of you must be knowing Fazal. He's right now he's into web development and he has history with AR and big data. He has worked with them, and right now he's our own lead. So you guys must be knowing him. Fazal, are you live? There you go. Okay. Fazal, are you? I think you're not audible. Must be going. Fazal, are you live? There you go. Okay. Fazal, are you? I think you're not audible. You're not audible. I don't think so. I don't think so. I'm not able to hear you yet. I just can see your lips moving, but no audible, nothing. Yeah, no one is no one is able to hear you. So change the headphones, I guess. Srinjoy, thank you for recommending that. Say something. No. 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 Nope. Nope. Nope.
Right now, am I audible?
Yeah, now it's okay.
Okay. Okay. Actually, the F4 was pressed. Okay, no problem.
Okay, all right.
Hardware glitch.
Over to you. Over to you. Bye.
Okay, thank you, Divya. Okay, guys, a little bit of rusty start, but I'm audible right now, right? Let's just wait for a few seconds. Let's see what because oh yes, audible. Okay, thank you, Srinjoy. Thank you. So today, actually, we are having this session on internships, and the reason for doing this is because this is a COVID time, so I'm not sure when the exam will happen. I am not going to even predict anything or do any prophecy. But in a normal scenario, what happens is that in the month of December, we usually have our uh, odd semester exams, and then after the exam, we get at least a 1 month holiday. So there are two holidays that we get in the entire year. There is the summer break and winter break, and each are 1 month. And mostly internships can be 1 month, 2 months, 3 months, even 6 months. I mean, I know personally a senior friend who interned at Microsoft for 11 months. Yeah, it can go for that long also. Mostly what happens that students pick up an internship during their either they during summer break or winter break, and then they continue for a month or for 3 months, because even in the first 2 months of a new semester, the pressure and the load and the stress for studies is not that much, because everything that we go through, whether it's the unit test, the 2 unit test, the assignments, the exam, practical exam, all that happens in the last 3 months. That is why summer break and winter break are the best time to start off for your internship. If you're planning to get one, or at least start making a portfolio, upskill yourself, know the basics, and start skilling yourself in a domain so that you can at least get internship in the next break, whether it be summer or winter break. Yes, Faz, Microsoft internships are long, but it wasn't supposed to be 11 months. It was supposed to be 6 months only. He really tried a lot, to get fully hired, but it's all right. So now, guys, I would be sharing my screen and going through the slides. But most important is in the slide, you will not find a lot of content. It's just the major words I've written on the slides. Mostly you'll have to listen to what I'm saying because that is important. So sharing my screen, share screen. Hmm, share. Now let me know if you can see my screen. Okay, wait a second. Anyone in the comments, please just let me know if you can see the screen. Okay, I'm just waiting for a comment confirmation from any viewer who is watching this. I think you are able to see my screen, right? Okay. Yeah. Thank you. Thank you, Amit. Thank you, guys. Okay, so what medium it is in? Okay, you are able to see my face also. I'll put it in full screen because I'll be in a different tab, so I won't be able to see. Okay, so let's begin. This is the poster that the design team had made. Kudos and a shout out to the DACHIT design team. uh, the next slide. Yeah, before we start with the session, you can ask me questions at any time. And what will happen is, see, my whole screen is in wide mode, so all I can see is a slide. I cannot see the StreamYard or YouTube. So every 5 to 7 minutes I'll be switching from one tab to another just to see if anybody has asked any question. So if you have asked any question and you have not got your answer, don't worry, I will answer each and every question. Okay, just have patience. Okay, so what are internships basically? So internships are like, you know, they are not as intense as a normal job. There is no bond. You don't have to work 8 hours a day, but you may be working 8 hours a day also in an internship. So it actually really depends upon who is hiring you, for what purpose, what is the deal that you are getting into. Because there is a negotiation. Like, you negotiate at a price, you negotiate for the work that you're going to do, you negotiate how many hours you will work, how will you charge, whether it's per hour, per week, per month. So there are different variation. Internship are basically underpaid jobs, and it is one of the best things for students, honestly. But one more thing, internship is not restricted to students. I have seen and I have come across a lot of professionals who also do internship. And just to have a confirmation, you can watch the movie called The Internship of 2013, where you have two grown up, like 40 plus, going to and applying for an intern position at Google. It's a movie, you can watch it. But So that is one thing. Like there is a certain stigma that internship is just for student. It's nothing like that. Even a 30-year-old person can do internship. Internship is basically an underpaid job. In fact, internship is also best for professionals who are working in one particular field, and when they switch their career and the employer or the company doesn't has a lot of confidence, so before taking the candidate in a full employee position, they take them first in an intern position. So that's basically what an internship is. In internship, one more thing that you need to know why internship was created is when you hire an employee, there are certain regulations and government laws that are put on employers and companies. There are labor laws. So once you hire a person as an employee, you cannot just fire him off just like that, because even an employee has certain powers given by the government and they can sue the company. But the same thing is not true for an intern. So that is also internship is also that is also one aspect from the legal side. Now moving on to the next. Have you done an internship before? And for this, I will come back to the tab and I'll see the comment section. If anyone, yes, no, I'm just waiting for you guys to comment. Don't worry about the screen that the endless mirror effect is happening. Don't worry about it. Okay. Yes, it's visible. Yep, yep, yes, yo, yes. You can see. Can you zoom the screen? Well, सैलरी में टैक्सेस नहीं कटता. फैज सैलरी में टैक्स टैक्स कटता है, उसको टीडीएफ कहते हैं, टैक्स डिडक्टेबल फंड. सो या sales and marketing internship. Great seeing you. Sales and marketing. Yes, Faz, I know you have done. Pratap, no. Okay, then soon get an internship, bro. And okay, okay, so you guys can write yes or no. I saw three answers. Cool. I'll head back to the slides then. Okay. So yeah, it's a very simple question. The answer could be yes. The answer could be no. There's no confusion about it. What are paid internship training? So this is something that has been there. It's not something very new, but in social media, what happens is that if there are 100 people doing paid internship trainings in 10 different companies, and if one company does a fraud, then the other 9 companies that did a good work, they also get blamed. Paid internships are a real thing. They are not fraud. What happens in a paid internship is that you go to a place, you work, and in that working you of course get exposed to a lot of things, you learn a lot, and in order and you have to pay for all that. I mean, it is the other way around. Here the company is not going to pay you, you will be paying the company for the paid internship training. So it is not internship, it is paid internship training. These are legal things. If you come across that a certain company has put a post on Internshala or on LinkedIn that they're going to do a paid internship training, and let's say that you're very much interested in taking that internship, I would say do your own research on the background of the company, how legit they are. If they are totally legit, then that's fine. Okay, for example, again, Google is a famous example here. Google has done a lot of Google does paid internship trainings too in Google IT. And Google IT is a separate sector of Google where they work in data centers, dealing a lot with hardware essentially. So that is paid internship training. Okay, so benefit of internship very simple. You get to learn, and at the same time you get paid also. So that is very simple. These two things happen. Third thing which is important is, and very really nice, you can put that internship in your portfolio. You can put that internship in your experience. And for example, let's say that you're a student, or even if you're a working professional and you go to some other company, and the recruiter is going to see your profile. At that time, that internship on your profile adds value, and it really matters at that time while getting hired. So that is why, that is one benefit that I didn't write. It's a real world benefit that you experience while in a one-on-one HR interview. But yeah, two direct benefit that you will get no matter what, no matter whatever be the condition is: one thing you get to learn, the other thing you get paid. Simple. Now PPO. So what is PPO? Okay, let me see if there is any question till now. Okay. How skilled one need to be as a third year student to get a paid internship in a product based company? Okay. Uh, how skilled? Okay, I will answer that question later because I have put about that also in my slide. You actually need to know the basics of your domain skills. So, for example, even a product based company has a huge range of, you know, technologies that they're working with. Huge. It's not just web development, app development, and cloud, AWS. It's not that simple. Like when you go and you dig in, there are just layers and layers. So you really have to pinpoint at what you are applying for. Are you applying for a web development, front end, back end, React developer? And let's say that if it's front end, then you need to know the basic. You need to know HTML, CSS, JavaScript, React. At least these four. You need to be skilled at it. Now, does being skilled means that you need to know everything? No. You can, you will meet a front end guy who's getting paid 35,000, 40,000, and then you will meet another front end guy from Zomato who's getting paid maybe 2.5 lakhs per month. So it depends on how many years you have. Most of the things you just can learn. Something happens, something you learn only by doing it. So you need to know the basics to be skilled in your domain skill, and then you apply in a product based company. It's hard to get in, but one easy way to get in is through internship. You do an internship, and then comes this PPO that I'm talking about. People do internship for 3 months, 4 months. They perform their best so that whoever is their program manager. So interns also have PMs over themselves in big companies like Amazon, Google, Uber, and all this. They have program managers. So if you are performing really well, chances are you're going to get a PPO. PPO means a pre-placement offer. And now I'm going back to slide. So what is a pre-placement offer? A pre-placement offer is actually a job offer that is given to you before you even graduate. And this is very common. So it's not like something, it's something that you will hear some of your classmates or some of your seniors that have got it. I know a friend who got a PPO at Gojek because he had interned for 3 to 4 months at ISRO, and Gojek hired him for the position of ML engineer. Yes, ML engineer, and he was in fourth year. Like his fourth year just started, and he was already hired full time. I'm not even talking about internship. This is full time hiring that Gojek uh, placed him. So it happens, and that is one of the best thing. Like if you want to get into a product based company, then PPO are the best ways to get in. Okay, so I've been talking about internships so much. So let's answer this question: how to get an internship and what are the prerequisites for this? Okay, so we'll now dive into this section. So yeah, you need to have domain skills, you need to have a CV, you need to have your LinkedIn profile, you need to have a cover letter, you need to be confident because most probably you will face, if not one then multiple interviews. You need to do your own background research on what you are applying for, and also you need to do a background research on the company. And portfolio, I'll talk about portfolio later because portfolio is an add-on. Okay. And on the right hand side of the slide, the words that you see: GitHub, Kaggle, Dribble, Behance. Why have I put it there? For example, that if you are applying for a developer's job, developer's position, they will ask you for your GitHub or GitLab or Bitbucket. They will ask what is your rank, or if you have done any if you are present in any CP websites like CodeChef, HackerRank, HackerUp. But let's say someone is applying for a UI UX position, then the recruiter will never ask him or her about his GitHub or his competitive programming ranks. They will ask to show him or to show them their Dribble and Behance profile. Someone who is applying for a data science or ML job, he will be asked to show his GitHub or Kaggle profile. So it actually depends on which role you're applying for. So these are just the example. You may be applying for a, let's say, technical writing, so you need to show your medium profile. If you are applying for marketing, then you need to show how you have done before on a particular Facebook page. You need to show them that you are able to, strategy and do digital marketing using Facebook page, LinkedIn, and on Twitter. So it just depends on what you are applying. Whatever be the position, you will have to have some profile or portfolio related to that position. Let's see if there's any question now. Hey Dipanjan. Okay, no questions. Going back. Okay. Now, what happened? Okay. Know the basics. Why is okay? Know the basics. Yeah. So recently, just 5 to 10 minutes ago, a person asked me like, how much do I need to know? When I said in the previous slide, domain skills. Let's say app development. Your domain skills should be Java, Android Studio, React Native, and maybe Flutter, maybe not. But React Native, Android Studio, Java, this is something that people will ask for. That is like something guaranteed. So you need to know the basics because Android has several packages. Every of those packages gets updated on every month or every 2 months. So you cannot know everything. If you have this mindset that even in app development, which is a field that I have entered, I need to know everything and I'll apply for internship, or only then will I be eligible for applying to an internship. That thought process is wrong. You don't need to know everything. You need to know the basics. Apply for an internship, see how it goes, see what kind of work they give you, and if there is something that you don't know, then just learn on the job. That is what internships are for. Internships help you in learning also. I like I have I myself learned a lot during internship, and I have seen people whom I have recruited as an intern. They also learned a lot in during their internship. So just learn it up during the job. Yeah, and in internship, relax because it's a job. You are going to work. You're going to just whatever your deadline is, just get the work done, give them, get paid, focus on your work. It's not a race. What happens is that many of the students, they approach internships or even workplaces with a mindset of and how a college or school is run. Internship or even your normal employee life is different. It is real life hands-on working. So you just need it is not a race. You don't need to come first, second, or you don't need to come score anything. You just need to relax, do your work, submit it, focus on the work, enjoy, make friends. You can make friends even in your work life, and it really pays off. In Believe me, making friends in that workplace scenario, it really pays off and it will help you in the future. Learn to make connections. It will always help you. Okay, let me see if there's any question. I know I'm going back and forth, but it's just that I cannot see StreamYard. Okay, should I apply for Flutter internship or will it be a waste of time to do Flutter intern? So you should apply for Flutter internship. In fact, Flutter internships, Flutter full-time job, they're all increasing day by day. And come on, man. Flutter, like It's 2 years, and in 2 years only Flutter has improved and at the same time proved so much. Today Google Pay, Google AdSense, all of these products are based on Flutter. Many other apps are also soon coming up. So Flutter is of course not a waste of time. In fact, this is the best time to start off, because you do not have a lot of Flutter developers in the market. So you'll be in a better position to negotiate with your employer. Okay, another question is, okay, just let me so you need to be extremely skilled in DSL also. How much time to invest to be ready for internship? That totally depends on you. That is a very, I would say, subjective question. But yeah, it depends on what you're trying to learn, first of all. Because never think about the internship first. Because by the time you're preparing yourself, you're upskilling yourself, maybe that position will already be taken. Do your own thing. If you love web, you want to become a web developer, upskill yourself to be a web developer. If you love app, be an app developer, upskill yourself to be an app developer, and then see where internship position for that role is open, and then apply there. And I'll show you how to do that also. Okay, Sumana has asked how to apply to product based companies for internship. Okay, I'll show you today only how to apply for that. Okay. Producing another digital online was for referrals. Yeah, referrals work. Not always, but they work. Okay, three questions. Now we are going back there. Okay, so you have to have a CV. There are many websites like overleaf.com, kickresume.com where you can make your CV. You can also use Adobe Illustrator or Adobe Acrobat Reader. You can also use Canva to make your CV. If you have a really I would say perfect or close to perfect LinkedIn profile, then in LinkedIn you can automatically make your resume. Okay. Second thing is, when you're making your CV, make it focusing on the position that you're applying for. So sometimes it happens that a certain person is skilled both in app development and web development, and it happens because both of these technologies do have a lot of things in common, especially the backend is totally common. So if you're applying in a position where they're asking for web development, then you tailor your CV according to that position. So make it focusing on the position that you're applying for. It really helps. And while making your CV, take care of what you're presenting, because that CV represents you, the real person you. So take care of the fonts, the font size, colors if you're using, but I would suggest never use any color. Just go with black and white on your CV, nothing else. Keep it one page only, always. uh, I personally do not like multiple pages in a CV, and I don't know anybody else who likes multiple pages CV. So don't do it. Keep it one page always. Okay, so what should a CV have? A CV should have your educational detail, example, which school you were in, XYZ school, Heritage College, previous experiences. If you have any working experiences previously, put it there. It helps. Projects, the projects can be anything. Research paper, sometimes students do write research paper and publish paper. You can put that. Your achievement, if you, for example, you went to an Olympiad exam and you got some rank, so that is your achievement. Other things can also be your achievement. Training, whatever training that you took. Extracurricular, for example, DSC is an extracurricular, or debate club, DEPSOC, and you can put that in your extracurricular. Social work, for social work, there's NSS. If you do anything, like, it doesn't have to be the social working group that is inside the college, anything. If you have done it, contact details, your social handles. So these are the must things to have in a CV. Now, research paper is optional. Not everybody writes research paper, but if you have written, please put it. A lot of people not a lot, but at least two people asked me in the comment section. So where to find internship? There's a lot of places. You have LinkedIn, you have Internshala, you have Angel.co, but Angel.co is mainly tailored towards a job, but you can also get internship there. There is a possibility. There is a section for that, and every company has a career tab. So career tab of every company. So for example, if you go to Tesla.com, you will see careers written there. Your friends, your peer network, social media. While scrolling through Twitter, Facebook, you will find someone asking that I have this, I have an emergency for a React developer. I need a React developer. I require one. To go through that post, because mostly in LinkedIn you will find it. Google search it. Simple. Google search web developer internship. See what the results come. Let's now go to LinkedIn. Okay, so uh, oh, Swiggy is opened. Okay, so this is Swiggy. Okay, I did nothing. Wait, let me go back to the homepage of LinkedIn and show you from the beginning. Okay, so Swiggy. Okay, and Swiggy company internet. I clicked on that. Now I'm on the Swiggy page. It will show me everything. It will show me about careers.swiggy.com. So yeah, if you go to the Swiggy website, there is a section careers. So that page link is attached here. See, it's written two people from your school were hired here. So you can just open link in new tab. So school means my school right now is Heritage Institute of Technology, where I am enrolled in, and I'm currently studying. I haven't finished or passed out. So from Heritage Institute, people are working in Swiggy. By the time that loads, you'll be able to see jobs here written. Click on jobs. See, software development engineer 1, backend dev. Swiggy location is Bangalore, India. Actively recruiting. All these are positions. Front end engineer, product manager, Bangalore. Software development engineer 2, software development engineer 1, senior data scientist, and user experience designer. So Swiggy has posted 27 jobs on LinkedIn. You can go through them. Now, of course, as you can see, these are all full-time jobs. These are not internship. But so how will you get an internship in Swiggy? Well, if you're lucky enough to see, find their post, if they have posted, or otherwise, these are the two people. So Yash Agarwal, Swiggy, and Abhishek Gariawala, regional business head, Swiggy. One is in Gurgaon, the other one is Bangalore. You can just give them a connection request. Once they accept your connection, kindly ask them for a referral. And for this, I would say that learn how to talk, like learn how to communicate. Like when you approach this person, Yash Agarwal, don't say, "Hi, hello, sir. Sir, I saw you were a pass out of Heritage and you are hired in Swiggy." Don't go like that. Just say, "Hello, sir. I'm speaking from Heritage Institute. Would you? I was looking for a referral. If I'm a front end developer, if there's any position open, I would like to intern at Swiggy." Simple. It is really hard to get internship in these product based company, because they normally they don't post one. The only successful way to get through in these companies by talking to these real people, either on LinkedIn or in real life, getting a referral and then entering. So back to slides, or not back to slides. Let me see if there's any more question. Could you write the links of the CB website in the comments? Faz, sure, I would do that, but there are a lot of actually websites, lot. Like if you just Google top five CV generator or CV making sites, they will provide you. Pick resume, Canva, and you can use Adobe tools, whether Illustrator or Acrobat Reader, make your CV. You can even use MS Word, make your CV, then convert into PDF. Okay, for getting internship in the data science and machine learning field, what type of basics do we need to know slash master? Master is a very, I would say, controversial word, because as it is, data science and machine learning are the emerging fields in the section of computer science. They were there for 50 years, but in computer science, they have taken off in the last 10 years only. So there is actually no way that they'll just see your profile and give you a job. You'll have to work somewhere. You'll have to build a portfolio. So you have to, in order to get internship in DS and ML field, you'll have to talk to real people. And I should warn you beforehand that even for a DS and ML field, you will have to go through the data structures and algorithm round. So you will sit a technical round where they will give you questions that has nothing to do with data science and machine learning. It will have mostly data structures and algorithm question. Once you pass that technical round, then they will give you the DS and ML round. So take care of that also, Srinajoy. Okay, so let me show you one more thing. So this is, I don't know why it's happening like that. I think all of a sudden my Windows has started updating on the background. But anyway, so this is my friend Shalendra Thakkar, and he has a startup Codeyang. Just click on Codeyang, and mostly you see big companies all of a sudden will not give you internship. You have to work for these smaller companies, the emerging startups. Work in these, pick your portfolio, and then you can get into, I would say, medium size or large size companies like Swiggy, Zomato, Uber, Ola, Flipkart, etc. So simple. Here also, click on jobs. Hmm. Click on jobs, and you will see that even this startup has posted five jobs: backend developer, software development engineer, inside sales specialist, technical product manager, front end developer. Okay, and there are five opening in this startup. So let's say that all of these are full time, but I want to do an internship. So how to break in? Simple. See this option, see all 42 employees on LinkedIn. Click on that. Now you will have to scroll, see who is the product manager, connect with them, and then ask them, give you a chance for a technical round, for an HR round in an interview, so that you can do an internship in their company. So for example, this is the guy. His name is Soumya Shekhar Jain, product manager at Codeyang, ex Zomato and Echo. Just connect. Hit connect. I'm not going to do it, but if you're interested, for example, let's say in any XYZ company, see their employees list, scroll, look for program managers or product managers, because these are the people who hire engineers. Every engineer are under product managers and program managers. So connect with them, and while connecting, try to write a note. Just by hitting the connect button, most probably he will not accept your connection request. So I will show you one real example where I was interested get connected with the person and see what I have written to him. So this is Siddharth Jhangur. He is actually right now he is a co-founder of Vostel, and now he is also a co-founder of KWH Bike. KWH Bike means doing electric vehicle, and I was interested in batteries, so I wrote him this. Hello, sir. I have heard about you from Upmanya and Sharodip. They interned in your company KWH Bike. Would you like to would like to get connected with you? Thank you. Just wrote this. I sent him on Sunday, and by Monday or Tuesday he had accepted my connection. So when you connect with anybody, try to write a small note. Even I get connection requests in similar manner. Let me show you my profile. Okay, so someone named Kavita Rastogi has sent me a connection request, and see, hi, I'm a nutrition expert, etc, etc, etc. Some business development, see, some business development and Jahani and associate has also given me a connection request. See, I advise in investment bank in NYC, etc., etc. In the same manner, when you are giving connection request to someone, when you are giving connection request to someone, it is very very important to write a note, because just putting out random connection requests, people will not accept you. Um, and this is all first hand that I'm sharing. If you can see, I have 428 connection requests pending. It's that's how it is. Like, I don't. Now I'm going back to the slide. So LinkedIn, I've covered everything. Internshala is actually very basic. You know, you search Internshala, you go to internshala.com, then they'll ask you to log in, and then which will you do work from home, or you can select on any city. So Kolkata, and they have a full-fledged portfolio. They can hire you in business, NGO, design, science, engineering. So I don't have an account in Internshala, and I don't want to make one. But this is very very basic. Like in Internshala, it's basic. See, I just hit it on Kolkata, and business development, sales, urban company, start date immediately, duration 2 months, stipend 10,000 to 15,000. Apply by 3rd December. See, this is important. Internship with job offer. When you get a request like that, where the category is internship with job offer, you should get excited. Meaning, you are going to do an internship for 2 months, no doubt about that. But in that 2 months, based on your performance, on how hard you're working, and etc., you may or may not get a job. But if you perform really good, they will give you a PPO, and you will be given a job. Now, a lot of you are asking, okay, bhaiya, product based company. Baiju is a very big company. Marketing. Baiju is the learning app. Kolkata, Barasat, Barrackpur. Internship immediately 1 month, 15,000 per month. Now it's written here internship only. It is not internship with job offer, and as you can see that the duration is also very less. So most probably you will not get a job. It may or may depend, but still, like, if you build good relations, and communicate very well with your program manager or product manager, see if they have any opening at all. If you're working in marketing and there is a opening in sales, try to switch. So once you are inside Baiju, you work for 1.5 years, then Baiju will come into your portfolio, and then you can go to any other company like Ola, like Zomato, Swiggy, because Baiju is even a bigger and older company than these startups that I just mentioned. So that is one way. You will see KD Robotics. There are many posts. So Internchala is actually very easy to navigate. Angel.co. Angel.co is very much job oriented, but in startups. And you will get internship also here. but mostly jobs, very well paying jobs. Like even Indian companies here, they register and they put out very well paid salary bracket. There is always a salary bracket, so like 1 lakh to 2 lakh or 10 lakh to 12 lakh, like this in brackets. So let me just search for an Indian company. Okay, let's search for Zomato now. Zomato. Zomato startup. Hmm, it's taking time. Never trust. For some reason, it's stuck. This is very weird, yeah. Just have patience. Okay, I think I'm hanged. Let me just see. Okay, so let angel.co tab. Career tab of every company, yes. So go to any company, scroll down to their footer, you will see a tab called careers. Your friends or peer network, you will see many times I have put out in WhatsApp groups that this guy, a designer is required, or this is required, that is required. So like many times other people also you'll see put information out in these small WhatsApp and Telegram group that we require this person. If you know anyone who is interested in UI UX designing using Adobe XG, please connect with me. Okay, so this is Zomato. This is Zomato's page. Okay, people. Okay. So jobs. I don't know if they have posted any jobs. Let's see. My machine is actually very much heating up. Jobs. Okay. Okay, so they have not posted any job. Let's see CureFit. CureFit is a so you know CureFit is a startup based out of Gurgaon, New Delhi. Okay. I think they also have not put out any job because the job section looks. Anyways, let me see if by okay, is doing freelancing going to boost my position in getting internship? Yes, Dhritiman. I was going to talk a little about freelancing also, but you, yeah, nice that you put out this question. But I'm going to talk about freelancing also. Is it better to do internship from LinkedIn than Internshala? Oh, dude. You're not doing an internship for Internshala. You're not doing an internship for LinkedIn. LinkedIn and Internshala, both of these are platform. It doesn't matter where you do an internship from. What matters is the company where you're working and what you're working on. Basically, these are the two things that matter. LinkedIn or Internshala, it doesn't matter. Wow, PureFit has also not posted any jobs. Oh God. What should I do? Okay, let's last try Misho. Okay, Misho has also not posted any job. Well, okay, Misho has posted jobs. There are 4 jobs. Misho, nice name, huh? Very unconventional. Okay, so software development engineer, level 2, Android developer, and then you have backend API testing, software development engineer 3, and let's say marketing manager. Okay, let's do something that is non-technical. Okay, so marketing manager, see what they offer, because Angel Co, in this website you will only see premium job offers at uh, really well paid salary. So 8 lakhs. Okay, there must be a mistake. It should be 8 lakh to 12 lakh. And not only that, they're also providing equity 0.0 to 0.2%. Depending on, like, if you have a portfolio, if you are a marketing manager who has worked in 1 or 2 companies and you want to get 12 lakh rupees, or if so, you can also get 0.2% equity in the company. It is called ESOP. ESOP is really nice to have. Location Bangalore, and it's a full-time job. Experience is also written here. You need to have at least 2 years experience. Okay, hello. This last option was Misho, third option, and it worked. So now let's talk about freelancing. Okay, okay, freelancing. Okay, guys, freelancing. Let me put it out here in the comment section. So for freelancing, you have Fiverr, you have Freelancer. These two are the best websites. If you just search top 5 or top 10 freelancing websites in Google, you'll get it. But these two are the ones that I trust, that I check out. And yes, how to build your portfolio. Okay, let me put it in full scale. How to put your portfolio? You go to Fiverr, whatever you do, put the lowest price, $5, $10. At least you'll get work. Once you get work, do that work. When it gets done, you give that work back to, you give the work back to the client, and then the client gives you feedback, and you can use that feedback in your LinkedIn profile, even in your portfolio website that I'm going to show you just right now. You cannot use that feedback in your CV, so don't put that in your CV. Okay. Next thing is about projects and portfolio. So yeah, it may sound not good, but please, if you have to, do work for free, because I have done it, and I know tons of people who have done it, because for the first time it is very risky that someone will pay you. Yeah, even when you're working for free, do not let the other guy take full advantage of you. Like, do some easy work, like technical writing. Like, write 2 or 3 articles in a week, and you work for 1 month for free, something like that. So if given the chance, if you're getting work and it's not paid, it's fine. It shouldn't be like a 4 month work and in 4 months they're not paying you anything. It shouldn't be like that. It should be like 1 month or max to max 2 months. Make projects on your own. Yeah, so try to make projects on your own. Use your holidays for that. And even better, and I tell this to all my friends also, when you're doing project, try to do group project. Reason for that is, wherever you go, doesn't matter, very small startup that has just started today, a startup that has started 6 months or a year back, a company that has started 5 years back or 50 years back, there is a 90 to 95% probability that wherever you're going to work in a team. So when you have a project, that has been built by a team of at least two people, three people, it looks really, really better on your portfolio. So try to do projects with your team. Don't make the habit of working individually only. Open source contribution. So yeah, contribute to open source. There's a lot of program like MLH. There's then uh, GSOC, and you get paid in that. So open source contribution, and like I said, freelance work can also be counted in your portfolio. That is Fiverr, freelancer, etc. So these are all about your projects and portfolio. Now, one thing that I have not mentioned here, because it is not compulsory, you can also have your own portfolio website. I'm going to show you my friend's portfolio website. I'm going to also show CV. So where is this? Yes. Okay, Varun Vishal is his name. Okay, so this is my friend. This is a very simple static website. This is actually his portfolio. Hello, I'm Varun Vishal. About me, resume, his services that he do, web development, app development, UI UX designing, designs. Now his portfolio starts. So he has mentioned that he does three kind of work, right? So in design, he has done one, two, three, four work. In web development, he has done two work, and in app development also he has done roughly four work. Now, because I know him personally, therefore I can tell you all the works are not paid work. This is his personal project. This is also his personal project. This is his personal. This one also his personal project. Now it doesn't mean that this person hasn't worked in real life. He has. When you work for somebody, when you create design for somebody, then that somebody is paying you and has the right to that design. So you cannot put that design on the website, because there is a chance that someone else who visits the website can steal that design. That is why he has not put the designs that he has worked on. All the four designs that you see is personal. In web development, as you can see, this is the name of the company, Vision, and this is also a company's work. Both of these, one is a multimedia search engine, one is an ERP. Yes, this is the ERP. This is a multimedia. This is app development. All four of them are his personal. This is his skills total. His yeah. So this is the client section. This is what he has got from Fiverr or maybe freelancer. So his clients' feedback are in his website. One, two, three, four, five, six. Total six feedback. This is contact me section. It's a very single page, very simple single page site. And this is what I'm not saying all of you should have, but if you have one, really nice. It would be better. Okay. Now his CV. Uh, resume. Array, what has happened? Anyways, leave it. If it's not. This tab is not muted. Okay, I will. This is his CV. Varun. Okay, one thing, I will not advise you personally to put your phone number in a CV. That is my point of view. I will not advise you, and it is not wise, because your email and your profile should be enough in a professional communication. Once things go ahead, when you're negotiating or when you're interviewing, then you can exchange mobile numbers over email. But putting a mobile number right on the CV, it is not something that I see normally. But here you have it, so I'm putting it out right there. This is education section, skills, projects. awards. This is a hackathon award. Then work experience in freelancing, internship at Pingala AI Private Limited, front end developer, design and web at Developer Student Club, NSCC, graphic designer at Lions, extracurricular, that is football, languages, English, Hindi. Very simple single page CV. So always have a CV of one page only, like this. I've shown you websites, I've shown you CV. Let's see if there is any other question. Can't see the screen. Actually, Akshat, for 30 seconds there, my screen had actually stopped. So no problem. It is not your internet's fault. Okay. So what you shouldn't do? Never lie in your CV. Okay. Just whatever you know, whatever skills you have, put it there. Do not lie, because if caught, it puts out a very bad impression. Second thing is, CVs should always be in PDF format, always. Third thing is, apply to a lot of places. It's a very simple thing. It's like hit and trial method. It's not like that if you're going to apply at a place name X, you will get it. There is no guarantee. So apply at 2 3 places or even more, and you will get a reply from one or two, and then the conversation continues. Then there will be a technical round, there will be a HR round. Depends on if the company is really young. Sometimes, like for example, I hired 2 interns. I didn't took any round because I was in urgent need and I wanted to immediately start the work. So I just onboarded them and we started working. That's it. Gorilla style. Let me show you a real example. Actually, I showed you. So what I meant to say here is, just go search a company, see if there is any college pass out that is working currently in that company. So for example, these two guys are from Heritage that are working in Swiggy. Connect with them, write a 2 line 3 line note while pushing the connection request. Once that happens, they will most probably accept your connection request, and then directly ask them, sir, this is my skill, I would like to work. Is there any possibility or any position open? Just straightforward ask them. No hi, hello, hey, I'm this, hi, and then wait for them reply, because they are also working professional. They don't have the time. So directly come to the point once you get the chance, once you are connected with them. That is the gorilla style. The whole LinkedIn that I showed you, that is what I meant by that slide. Okay. Uh, Last thing is teamwork. I mean, it doesn't matter where you are, in which company, you will always be working in a team. So have that mindset of working in a team. Uh, it's a very cliche word to say teamwork. It's like, I mean, yeah, I can work in a team. Everyone will assume and tell that about themselves, but it's not true. I have seen people who are not good at working in a team, but individually they do fantastic. So have the habit to work in a team, because everywhere, wherever you go, you will be working in a team. And since Heritage is an engineering college, and I know most of the people present here have an engineering background, but the same thing applies to every other category: marketing, sales, business development, HR, accounting. All these segments also teamwork happens. It's not just with developers and designers. So that is really important. And that's it, guys. I mean, let me see if there's any question. Okay, no question. I'm gonna wait for 30 seconds. If you guys have any question, please comment it here. I'll answer it. Really, no question. Mm, great session. Thank you, Akshat. Does anybody has a question? Okay, just one note.
People who are in second year, third year, start hustling. Start, just get yourself an internship anywhere, because as you know, COVID is there. The job market is not very good. I'm not trying to create a panic here, but I'm telling you what the reality is. If you're in second year, if you're in third year, please start getting internship, and don't look at the pay. Don't look if it's free. Don't see that it is paying only 2,000, 4,000. If you really have good skills, also learn to negotiate. Just because some guy tells you, okay, this is the work, I will give you 2,000, and then you say, no, I will not work in 2,000 for per month. Explain him why you will not work for 2,000 rupees per month. Learn the art of negotiation, how you can push the conversation from 2,000 rupees to 5,000 rupees. All this you have to do. It's important. If you can do right now, if you start learning right now, tomorrow when you go to a serious job interview anywhere 5 years later, they're also in the HR round, they will ask you, so how much do you expect? You already know that the job that you're applying for has a bracket range of 10 lakh to 12 lakh, but they will still ask you. So try to negotiate there also. If you're a good negotiator, you will always find good deals for yourself. Okay, so one person asked me, please tell the best freelancing website again. Thanks. It's Fiverr. I don't know if I'm pronouncing it right, but let me just write it down for you. And Freelancer. Just Google. These two are big companies in the field of freelancing, and they really do have a good reputation also. So don't worry about getting duped. So guys, this is me, because I'm not seeing any more questions. So this is me. I've been speaking for so long, for the last 1 hour, speaking about internship, jobs. So why should you like listen to me? So reason for that, because I also need to validate myself here. I have worked for free for an individual, a college senior, not from Heritage, some other college. Then by the end of first year, I have worked at Learning While Traveling as a front end developer. I had my friend who was doing the design work for them also. Then after that, I have worked at Buff now for about 3 to 4 months as a strategist. And essentially, I was responsible for making the whole CNS of the startup. CNS stands for Central Nervous System, means the entire backbone of the startup. And doing that work was very, very essential to me. I did not get paid a lot for the work that I did, but yes, it was a paid job and I was happy. And that work which I executed actually gave me the confidence to go ahead and start my own startup. So, like, internally in myself, I really thanks now for the work that I did, the chance that I got to do, because it was really tough, really tough. Like 3 to 4 months is a long time, and not doing development, not doing design, just making strategies, channeling, funneling, and all this. I know half of the lingo you guys are not understanding, but that's fine. And after that, I started my own startup in the month of February early this year, named College Chala. I love ideating, creating products, and building businesses. If you ever want to write to me, so you can reach out to me at fazal@collegechala.com. And this is my Twitter and LinkedIn handles. And well, let me again go back to StreamYard and see if there's any question. Well, no question. Okay, last slides. Last slide cannot be about me, of course, that would be very selfish. Last slide is about the community. So thank you guys. And this is the entire handles of our community. I know some of the guys watching may be a fresher, but these are public. So this is not something that we control. It's Twitter, LinkedIn, Facebook, GitHub, Medium. Yeah, I know Medium logo is not very cool, but it's Medium, YouTube, and our own dschit.com. It's our own website. You can visit it anytime you like. So these are the 7 places. There are more places, because this is not where the community speaks. This is where awareness happens and engagement happens. But a lot of speaking and chatting with each other takes place on Telegram and Discord. which we'll be very soon disclosing once we get permission from the college management. So this is me, and now I will sign out. But before doing that, again for the last time, I will see if there's any question. Okay, no question. So thank you guys. If there's any query, you can also reach out to me later. There's no problem. Okay. Any query, you can reach out. So bye. If you have any query, and if you're looking for work, do just ping me, because I do get a lot of here and there. I have friends who look for people. I can get you connected if possible. But anyways, bye. Bye, bye, bye. Thank you for being so long. 1 hour 15, 1 hour 10 minutes.